Michael. Welcome, Pilar. Hi, Queen. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Satyam. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Happy to have you here today. We have just about 3 minutes before we get started. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Hans. Good to see you. Hi, Michael. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kelsey. Happy to have you here today. Welcome to our Old Town Wanderer Tour. I'm very excited about this tour. I live in the middle of Old Town in Valencia, Spain. So this is sort of an opportunity to share with you the very tiny, they're all little cobblestone streets, and I'm really excited to show them to all of you. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Sidney. Hi, Paul Stephen. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. So in terms of using the platform, hey, Benny. In terms of using the platform, you can see all the comments popping up there. That is how you can let me know. We can't see you. We can't hear you. What's that delicious looking meal that dude is eating over there? Anything like that is more than welcome. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Linda. Good to have you here. And you also have the location button, which is how you can sort of follow us around exactly where we are going. And then you also have the postcard button. Don't be shy on the postcards. I'm almost at 500,000. So then I get a new little badge on my profile. So I'm really excited. So welcome, Dean. Welcome. Good to have you here today. So, and just a little bit about me before we get started. My name is Kelsey. I am originally from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago. And my husband and I just moved here in February, and we are loving it. It is beautiful. It is also very hot. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Mary. Oh, Hans, thank you for the glasses comment. I literally cannot see without them, and so I ordered all these fun, different pairs. So I try to wear different ones every now and then to sort of brighten up the hey-go. But yeah, we moved here in February. We're loving it. It is very, very hot, though. I'm sure you have all been seeing the various heat waves throughout the world, while Spain is in the middle of one of them. So it is quite something. There are quite a few fires around Spain, actually. So we are crossing our fingers that those are put out very quickly and that they don't come our way. Hi, Ching. Hi, Janet. Hi, Jill. Hi, Vera. I saw Pilar say hi up there. So, hi, Pilar. There you are. And hi, Roger. Welcome, Audra. Hey, Jill. Good to have you, everyone. So my name is Kelsey. We can go ahead and get started here. So welcome to Old Town Wanderer Tour. It is just a little before 8 o'clock here. And hi, Bea, welcome. And Pilar, these are some of my newer glasses. I'm wearing an orange and blue dress, and to go with the orange and blue earrings, I thought the orange glasses would be fun. In terms of exactly where we are in the world, here is the map of Europe, and you can see Spain in the lower left-hand corner. And then here is the map of Spain itself with the little dot by Valencia. You can see that we are about 4 hours driving south of Barcelona, but 2 hours on a train, and also the same distance to Madrid, but to the east. So we're 2 hours from Madrid and 2 hours from Barcelona if you're on the train. If you're driving, it takes much longer. But we are on the Mediterranean coast here, so it's beautiful, lots of seafood. I'm literally standing underneath an orange tree. There are no oranges anymore. It's a little too hot for the oranges, but yeah, it's a beautiful place to live. So I'm really excited to share it with all of you. Oh, we have so many new people joining. Yay. Hi, MB. Good to see you. Welcome, Elena. Welcome, Judy. Welcome, Judith. Welcome, Alicia and Katya and Catherine. Oh, thank you. And welcome, Virginia and Jan. Welcome. So good to have you here today. So if you're just joining, my name is Kelsey. Welcome to Valencia in our Old Town Wanderer Tour. As always, these are very tiny streets, so in case you ever are losing me, I can see it on the little reception bar, but in case it's not getting better, please do let me know, and I will do what I can to get us to a little bit bigger of a street. All right, so now that you've seen me, hello, let's flip this around, and I did just want to show you some of the really cool street art on this street before we go. Here it is. This one. This is actually new. This just showed up a few days ago, which I think is really neat. I love all of the sort of darker colors, the purples, and you can see all the dogs too. Valencia is a very dog-friendly city. People here love their dogs. They love their animals in general, and also I just stopped at this corner because it's so cute. This is one of the tapas bars here. It is still somewhat early. It's only 8 o'clock, so people aren't out yet. They'll probably come out at about 10 to 11. That is when this place will be really hopping. Welcome, Becky and Sarah. Welcome, Peter. Welcome, Rose. So if you can imagine, these doors also open up very early for breakfast and lunch. And you can often sit here and have the sunrise as you sort of drink your coffee and eat your croissant. If you're wondering what tapas are on the menu, let me just show you. Welcome, Leanne. Welcome, Darren. I'm upside down. Am I upside down for anyone else? No, okay. All right, that's good. Pilar, refresh. So we do have a lot of calamari here, a lot of croquettes. These are very traditional Spanish food. And, oh, good, Pilar. And you also have these sort of combined meals. So you can get 2 starters, 1 main, and then a drink, dessert, or coffee for a set price. Something to that effect. It varies depending on how many starters you want, but those are actually quite high in terms of prices around here. I don't want to say it too loud because someone just asked, do they speak English? And yes, a lot of people here do speak English, especially at the touristy places. So we're gonna turn the corner here. We are gonna go down this street in just a little bit, but we're gonna go a different way first because I have some other pretty things to show you. Here's the early crowd for tapas. You can see some couples and all of these seats here. We love this restaurant. This restaurant has really good food. Um, all the seats here are by reservation only. So that is why a lot of the restaurants speak excellent English, because you do have to call to make reservations, and quite a few people are expats. So they're either from the UK or the US, but also from Eastern Europe, from Asia, from just about everywhere. So hi, Leanne. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Ava. Hi, Coral. Good to see you. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Lynn. Oh, thank you for your follows. That's wonderful. This is just a cute little park here. This is actually a kid's playground. I didn't want to show you the children, but I'll sort of pan by it so you can see them. But you can see how all the cool street art is here along the wall, which is sort of fun. For those of you who are just joining, welcome. This is the Old Town Wanderer Tour. So we are, hello little doggy, you're so cute. We are headed into the streets of Old Town here. So we are in El Carmen, which is the oldest district of Valencia here. And I wanted to start off I do have to talk a little bit quieter because, as I said, these are very tiny streets, or they will be soon. You can see how they get much more narrow. Actually, first, let me show you all of the fruits and veggies we have, because these are always things that I'm interested in. These are per kilo, so it's about half of this price per pound. So mangoes are about $1.50 a pound. Oranges are about 40 cents a pound, a little bit less than that actually. Tomatoes are just about 80 cents a pound. Not too expensive, or 70 cents a pound rather. Not too expensive at all. These are also fruits that have been picked by the farmers that are just around the corner. So Valencia is also a region as well as the city, and there are quite a few farms here. I don't want to get hit by the motorcycle. Welcome to Spain, everyone. So, just a little bit of background about Valencia as we walk. We are in the third biggest city in Spain. Valencia has about 800,000 people, and we used to have an old town wall around Valencia. It was unfortunately knocked down in 1865, but we will pass just a very little bit of it today, which I'm really excited to show you. Here, we're not going to go this way, but I just wanted to show you sort of what Old Town looks like. You can see some of the shops. You can see the really cool, here we go, really cool lights, the lanterns that are up. And also, I know I'm showing you a lot of street art. Don't worry, this is not the street art tour. The street art tour is actually next Sunday at, I believe, 6 o'clock local time. So what is that? 12 p.m. Eastern time. So do check that out if you'd like to see street art. But as you can see, there is a lot to choose from here. Whew. So it has been so hot today that most people are still sort of in their houses hiding from the heat. It is just cooling off now. It's at feels like about 102 right now. So it's getting a little bit better, if you can believe that. But, okay. So here's our official starting point. Actually, let me just show you the pretty street art here, and then I'm gonna. Please don't hit me. Okay, there we go. Never can tell with these scooters if they're gonna just whiz on by you. So here is our very first starting point. This is the Portal da Valdinha. Portal da Valdinha. And this was a sort of entrance that was built in the 1400s. And I just thought this is so very beautiful. It separated back, so a little bit of history for you. The Romans started Valencia in 138 BCE, so quite a few hundred years ago. And then in about 712, the Moors took over. They started from the south, from Morocco area, and came on up through the Iberian Peninsula and did land here, which gave us quite a few beautiful pieces of architecture. So the portal that we're looking at here we are in the El Carmen neighborhood, but it is the door that separated the Christian city from the Moorish city, if you will. So we are currently in the Christian city, and oh my gosh, these motorcycles, so fast. So we're currently in the Christian city, and we're headed into the Moorish city. I have to say the architecture does not change all that much, but it is still very beautiful. We have some comments. Yes, ouch with the heat. Ooh, hi Sarah, welcome. Hi Carol, welcome. We heard about the heat alerts in Spain and England, Toronto also. Yes, oh my goodness. Hi Kim, hi Noonie, welcome everyone. So a little bit more about this beautiful portal. It was the door to the monastery of Santa Maria. And the monastery has since been knocked down, of course, but this was the original door. And this is a piece from the high altar. that was in the monastery. Can I get a little bit closer here? Isn't that beautiful? You can see where it says Portal de Balbinia. Where's my finger? There it is. Portal de Balbinia. Isn't that beautiful? And I know it's a little bit hard to tell because there's a plastic, like sort of protective covering on top of it. If we go around here, we can see a little bit better. But this is all gold leaf under here. And because we do have pretty significant rains in this the fall and then in the early spring as well, they do put this protective covering sort of in front of it. So it is still exposed to the elements, but not as bad as it would be if this plastic thing didn't exist. Okay, let's go on through. Hi, Carol. Hi, Helen. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Norman. Hi, Marie. Good to see you. I'm just going to turn around and show you what it looks like from this side. Here we go. We have people coming through it here. Hi, Heather. Hi, Sarah. And then also, let me back up a little bit and show you. People do live here. This is somebody's house. So they go all the way up here. You can also see a lot of plants here. Valencians love their plants on their windows. A lot of cacti, a lot of sort of hanging greenery. As we go along here, you'll be able to see quite a bit more of that, but I just wanted to address it before we see it. And coming from someplace that doesn't have thousands and thousands of years of history, when I first saw this, I took 600 pictures of it. And as you can see, people are just walking through going, oh, no big deal. I just wanted to show it to you one more time, and then we will be on our way. Let me just turn around here. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Hi, Leah. Hi, Robert. Hi, Carol. Oh, thank you, Hans. That's very kind. And the yellow is quite a popular color for this part of town. I don't think there is a significance to the color, but this is one of the main colors that you will see as we are walking around Old Town. This was also right next door to the very first printing press that was here. There used to be a plaque that was sort of commemorating it. This is what the plaque looked like. But it was the very first printing press in Spain, and it was printed in year 1874, and this plaque was here to remind us of it, but they seem to have moved the plaque, which is very sad. But that's okay. At least we know it was here. That's beautiful. I think we are going to go this way, actually. I have a really beautiful square to show you. But I just wanted to stop here and show you this section first. Let's keep going. Welcome, Gabby. Welcome, Jim. Hi, Catherine. Good to have you here today. We are in Valencia, in the Old Town, and we are sort of wandering through the beautiful Old Town small alleyways here. You can tell there is a school located right here, as you can see with all of the handprints. But Valencia has a huge art scene, and people often will sort of participate in the artistry. You can see people are signing their names on the tree. They're becoming part of the art. And a lot of the fun alleys here, they often just end with a cute little picture. And oh, for those of you who have been coming to the tours the past few nights, here is this famous guy again. The guy with the black helmet and the little heart on his chest. Kind of looks like a little stick figure, but with a jelly bean for a head. He is super popular. We're going to see him quite a few times. Mary, I am not having tapas tonight, but we did pass by one of my favorite tapas places. And actually, there's another tapas place I'd like to show you also that is super tasty. So I will show you that when we get here. Here is, let's get past this one. Here is a rabbit. Any idea what food started in Valencia that sort of put Valencia on the map in terms of cuisine? What food do we associate with Valencia? Yes, paella, Pat. And exactly, Dean and Jim, yes. So paella is the number one food to eat here in Valencia. It is eaten for lunch. If you eat it for dinner, they say you will go to sleep and never wake up because of how heavy it is. But the reason I am bringing this up when we are looking at the rabbit is because the rabbit and snails and chickens are the original meats of paella. So you will often see pictures of rabbits, and also, I believe the translation of this area is Land of Rabbits, if you go way, way back. So it's a very significant icon here. This is also one of the cute restaurants, and as you can see, they're selling shirts right here that they just kind of put on the wall, which I think is cool. I've never seen that before. That's okay, Leanne. Hi, Karis. Welcome, everyone. And then here are some of the bikes and the plants that do decorate a lot of this area. So speaking of plants, have a look up. People here love their ferns. They love their greenery. You will see these all over on the balconies. And actually, this would be a beautiful place to live because you can easily put plants out on the balcony but not get absolutely roasted by the sun if you're here on a very hot day like today. Hi Jillian, hi Julie, welcome. And then I just wanted to show you the sort of tiles underneath these balconies. Here, let's get a better angle. You see the blue here? Trying to move zoom in a little bit. You can see that the tiles here are decorated from below, and you can see the same pattern on every balcony, all the way up to the very top. There we go. So when people think of Old Town Valencia, they think of this area. They think of El Carmen. And we are actually headed to the church today of Carmen. So that is where we are going to end today in about 30 minutes. But I did just want to tell you that is going to be our ending spot, and it's really, really beautiful. Here is another sign for that portal that we saw earlier, that archway. This beautiful portal de Baldinia. Jillian, we started, I don't know if we had a landmark. We did start by the paella or the tapas restaurant, uh, La Carne, I think that's what it was called. But we started in El Carmen, so we are still staying in El Carmen. But this is more of the tinier pathways with all of the cool street art and architecture. Oh, someone had asked, what's the Spanish version of azulejo from Portugal? You know, I think they still use those same type of tiles here. I have seen them around, more common in the south, closer to Portugal, but yeah, you will see a lot of the same type of blue and white detailed tiles here. Not as common as in Portugal, of course, but still popular. Oh, and someone also asked, how old are these buildings? Oh, so these buildings are from anywhere between the 1700s and the 1900s. Here's just some wacky street art for this bar that will probably open in 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, they do. A lot of these do need a little bit of repairing. We live in a building similar to this, and if any of you came with me to where was I? I think I was in Santiago de Compostela. My husband texted me a few minutes before my tour, and he said, "Hey, our kitchen cabinet just fell off of the wall." And I said, "What?" And he sent me a picture. I think I sent it to the tour also to share with all of you. But yeah, so things do, in the heat, they sort of melt, or like if anything is secured with tape, it'll just slide down the wall. Pipes will often burst. That is the joy of living in a place that is very, very old. But of course, that depends on the building you're in. Luckily, we haven't had anything too immediate happen. We've had some leaks. We currently have some ants. Again, our ant traps seem to have expired. But that is all part of living in this very hot climate. So we are right about to turn on to Carrer dels Serrans. And if any of you came to the Castle to Castle tour, you would remember this street. We'll actually walk down this one before we head to our church, just so I can show you a little bit of this tower. This is the Torres de Serranos, which is the main view of Valencia. If you're ever looking at postcards or checking out different views of Valencia, this will surely be on your list here. So this street itself, though, is one of the oldest streets in Valencia. This is sort of what they call a royal road. It leads all the way to Barcelona, and this would be where people would come into El Carmen on. So this is like the main entranceway of Valencia. Remember that guy with the little jelly bean head? Here is another painting of him. Just in terms of how popular the little dude is. Oh yeah, Jillian, you know where we are now. Yeah, this is a very popular road. Oh, for those of you who are a fan of cheesy sandwiches or cheesy anything really, this is called Pan de Queso, this restaurant here. And I wonder if they're gonna let me just show them to you. I'm sure they will. Hola! Just wanted to show you these. These are the cheesy breads. that they will then put meat and cream cheese inside them. Oh, so good. And here are some croquettes too. But this is why this place is so famous, these breads. So in case you are ever around here, come to Pan de Queso. Gracias. It is so good. We've eaten here 3 or 4 times. It is super delicious. Also, here is another street art thing. You can see where it says co-working here. Co-working Serranos. This is for a cafe that will open probably in a little bit, but people often ask, why did you guys move to Valencia? Well, there are so many expats, so many people who work from home here, just like we do. And that was one of the main reasons why we came here, because it is so beautiful, but also we would have a little bit of a community. Oh, I love this. You can see the 14th century gate that we're going to see in a second over here. You can see some street art, some beautiful ironwork on the doors, and then I'm not sure if this is an orange tree or not. It looks like a baby one. But this is pretty much quintessential Valencia right here. How long have you lived here? So Becky and Sarah, we moved here in February we actually moved from Denver, but we are from Chicago, and I'm from Portland, Oregon originally. And it is so very beautiful, of course, but also, as you have all been seeing, people are not wearing too much clothing because it is so very hot here. We are going through a heat wave, just about like the rest of the world. But I'm going to show you this beautiful building here on the corner with, you can see all the plants sort of coming off the balcony. Oh, welcome, Elaine. How are the locals handling the heat during the day? Oh, darn, that is an excellent question. So I came out earlier. Oh, here's a little dummy in case you all wanted to see. I came out earlier to go get some dessert. Oh, look at this. I got some dessert from a local guy who he has a dessert shop. These are some of the most delicious desserts I have ever seen in my life, ever tasted. Oh my gosh. But unfortunately, the electricity bills are getting so high here that he does have to close, which is very sad. But I came out earlier to collect those desserts from him, and the locals are literally melting on the street. People are they just sit down wherever they are and just don't move because it's so hot. Oh, thank you for your donations. Greatly appreciated. Oh, don't you hit my cup, I'm gonna hop across the street and show you. This is another area for tapas here that people are often flocking to as soon as the temperature gets a little bit better. I'm not sure if my friend from Malta is here, Lynn with one N. If you're here, I am channeling you with these balconies that remind me of Malta so much. These enclosed balconies, and you can see these a lot of times in sort of the bigger, more affluent parts of the city. And oh, thank you for letting me know about the sound. I'll try and speak a little bit louder. Actually, I've been speaking sort of quietly because I don't want to sort of offend anyone in these tiny apartments. But now this is a bigger street, so I just wanted to show you down here. This is a tower from the 12th century. That it was part of a church. It was one of the original 10 churches of Valencia. And then there was a big fire in the 1500s, so it actually burned down. And the only part of this church that was left was the tower. You can see the birds. Cool. You can see the four little pillars at the top there, and that's some of the original construction. I'm really zoomed in, so in case you can't quite see, that's why. Let's back up a little bit here. Yeah, we are on Carrer de Serranos, which is, well, here, I'll show you. I'll show you where we are. This is the street that we are on currently, and the reason it's called this is because of the Serranos, the Torres de Serranos Tower. So I wasn't originally going to show you guys this during this tour, but we're here, so we might as well see the very front of it. This tower was built in the 1400s and originally part of the old city walls. Here, let me show you. This is what it looked like with those city walls. And this is, we are going to climb this, actually. We're going to climb up all millions of steps to get to all the way to the top here next Sunday before the street art tour. It is a little bit early. It's at 1 p.m. local time. They close very early, so we do have to go earlier. But if you are awake during that, if you're an early riser, do join the fun. Check out these doors. You can see this is sort of a normal sized door. This is the big giant door for this. This is always open. But when these were built back in the 1400s, they kept them closed, obviously for security, and people would come in and out this little teeny tiny portal right here. This gate, I just want to show you the straight up version because there's a big section cut out here in the middle that we can see in. This gate here was part of the original 12 towers of the Valencian city walls. And we're just going to walk straight and then turn around so you can see the front part of this because it is amazing. But this was originally part of the Valencian city walls. And now it is still standing when the others have been knocked down. There's only one other one. There was a moat here. You can see the moat. That it doesn't have any water in it, but this is sort of one of the main thoroughfares. So it is a little bit louder. I do hope that you can still hear me okay. Yeah, isn't this cool? Someone asked about air conditioning earlier. No, so I guess we do have air conditioning, but it is so expensive that people will often not use it at all. So, for example, I was chatting with the guy who, my baker, who made me desserts, and I asked him, I know you have to close. That's so sad. He goes, yeah, the bills were just getting way too expensive. I said, what was your electricity bill? He goes, it's over 500 every month, 500 euros, just for this teeny, tiny, hole-in-the-wall space. Sorry, it's really windy. The Castle tour, I will be doing that again, I believe next Friday. I already posted it. So if you would like to see the Castle tour, which I would highly recommend, do tune in for that. It's next week sometime though, so it is quite soon. I'm just going to pop over here and then turn around and show you the Torres de Serranos because we are here and it is beautiful. This is also, we're looking sort of right at the Turia. This is where there used to be a river down below here. This is one of the 2 pedestrian bridges of the 18 bridges of Valencia. But since then, it has been turned into a park. So let's turn around. Are you all ready for the beautiful view of the Torres de Serranos? Oh, so gorgeous. This view is hard to beat, I have to say. I know, isn't this stunning? absolutely beautiful. So if you've seen the castle tour, you can't answer because you know the answer. But why do you think they left this this gate up when they knocked down all of the other ones in 1865? Any ideas why they might have left this one standing, other than it is just so darn pretty? Because that was my answer, and alas, that was not that was not the reason. But they did knock down all of the other ones except for this one and the Torres de Cuart, which we also see on the Castle tour. Welcome, Angel. Welcome, Alexandra. Somebody else. Welcome, everyone. If you're just joining, my name is Kelsey. We are in Valencia, in Spain. But this was, at that time, in 1865, this was a jail. This was a prison. So they couldn't knock it down because then they would have nowhere to put the prisoners. So that is why they left this up, because it was holding a significant amount of people. Hi, Cher. Hi, Nuno. Welcome. Yeah, it was holding a significant amount of people, so they, alas, could not knock down the Torres de Serranos. We're also going to see this castle at nighttime in a few days. I believe it is next Friday or next Saturday. Do check the listings because it's already posted. Hey, Cher. And Portugal here. Oh, wow, Nuno, how is your heat over there? We are dying in Valencia, but I know we have no room to talk compared to what it must be like over there. So do take your screenshots, everyone, and then we will continue to be on our way. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Hola, Nuno. So let's go back across the street while we're waiting for the light. This is some of how they have redecorated the area of the Turia Park. This is not the Turia, it's next to the Turia. But they basically rerouted the river that had flooded all of Old Town. So we are in Old Town, right? And this is what the water looks like. It came up to 15 feet or 5 meters. So they literally took the entire river and rerouted it so that we no longer had to worry about the flooding here. That was in 1957 was the last big flood. So many motorcycles. Yeah, someone said, oh, hi, Sam. Yeah, it's even hot in Denmark, and our buildings are made to hold in heat. Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry. That must be horrible. It is quite something. What's going on right now? I'm hoping that it cools off soon. All right, so thank you, Torres de Serranos. You are beautiful. We will see you in the next few days. Let's head back into Old Town now. We sort of got away from ourselves. I didn't want to miss this opportunity, though, because it's so beautiful. 45 degrees in Lisbon. Oh, I imagine that is in Celsius. Oof, that has got to be rough. I feel for you. Okay, so let's head back in. We just have about 10 minutes left. You can see all of the young people gathering for their nightly events. Hi, Tom. Hi, Maria. Hi, Nat. Hi, Kelly. So Valencians typically do not go outside until maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. And here is one of the ways that they show their street signs. So this, of course, is the name of a building, but you will see these everywhere with the beautiful like lemon decorations and the sort of feathery colors here. Isn't that beautiful? Hi, Mary. I know it's not really nice. But yes, so Valencia is like typical Spain. They very much enjoy their siesta time. Okay. So we're just gonna head over around the corner here. This is just one of the art places that has some beautiful flowers here. But then back into Old Town, and you can tell that it's Old Town because there is construction. There is always construction. Here is again that little dude with the jelly bean head. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. For those of you who ever want to rent a bike in Valencia, do take a screenshot of that. These are typical prices of bike rentals in Valencia, but, oh, and also you can rent scooters too. In case you wanted to rent a scooter, this is how much it is. There's also what we call Valen BC, which is spelled Valen BC, so like Valencia bicycling. And it is where you can pay 30 euros for the whole year. And you can literally scan your card and take a bike out anytime, anywhere you want. The first half hour is free. The next hour is 2 euros or something. But what people often do is Valencia is very small. There are very few places that it would take you more than a half hour to get to. So if people are going a longer way, they'll scan their bike back in to one of the parking spaces and then take out a different bike. So even if you just take a little stop and switch bikes, then your whole ride will be free. I just wanted to show you in here. Here's one of the little cafe bar tapas places. And people get very creative with the art in here. Hi Marty, welcome. Good to have you here. I know it is a good price, isn't it? We did just buy a bike, but we don't have helmets yet, so we can't use it until we get a helmet. They do have bike lanes here though, which is very nice. Here are some of the cute little bars. We're almost to our final destination, which is really beautiful. I'm really excited to show it to all of you. But here's just another location, and you can see all the ironwork on the balconies, and then also the people who are sitting having their tapas. Isn't that romantic? I love that. All right, we are almost there. Oh, thank you, Jane. That's very nice. This place here, it's called Huenapo. This is a Mexican place, and in my opinion, someone who loves Mexican food, one of my first tours was in Mexico. So actually, I don't think it was on this platform, but either way, Huenapo is an excellent Mexican restaurant. In case you were ever in Valencia, do come join us. Join me there, because that's where I will be eating. And this is everyone taking a nap during siesta. Oh, adorable. So here is our final destination. I know it's not cute. This is our final destination. Of course, the sun is setting, so it's a little bit difficult to see. But this is one of the main churches in El Carmen. Super, super beautiful. But one of the things I wanted to show you first, actually, was this building here, which has so much street art on it. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. And you can see how a lot of these balconies are covered in plants and have really nice views. They are not too tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 5 levels in this building. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome, Jane. Welcome, Marguerite and Irene. Welcome. What some of these are referencing, you can see all of the beautiful paintings here. We do have some really talented artists in Valencia. But this one here In the very end is the old silk factory, which we do see at the Old Town Valencia tour, which happens to be on Saturday. If you are interested, here is what it looks like inside. We will be going inside, and it is absolutely stunning. So don't miss that. And then also, just wanted to show you around here too. This is referencing a lot of the different activities that happen in Valencia or have happened in Valencia over the past few years. Okay, let's, interesting, no laundry hanging outside like Italy. Oh, you know, there is laundry. Oh, here, let me show you. Here, let me go all the way in. You can kind of see it hanging right here. This is one of the sort of higher end areas, so you might not see it as much. People don't have dryers, but they often will hang it inside their houses, or they do laundry specifically on Saturdays and Sundays when it is much, much cheaper. The electric has tiers of how expensive things will be, and if you do laundry or turn on the air conditioning or cook bread or do whatever you're going to do with the electric on the weekends, it is 3 times cheaper than if you do it on the weekdays between 10 and 2 p.m. and 6 to 10 p.m. So if you are at home right now in Valencia, you do not have your air conditioning on, you are not cooking anything in the oven, you are not running your laundry, you're not doing any of that. That is why a lot of people, as you can see, are outside. And these tables are just filling up. There's a musician who's just about to start playing. They're beautiful. Talented street art. Do they get prior permission to paint? Yeah, Karis. A lot of the street artists are actually hired to paint on the buildings, because of course there's going to be what is it, like graffiti. Like, I can just show you this one. As you can see, part of this picture does not belong here. So there's going to be graffiti everywhere, but if there is already a painting there, the people who are defacing the buildings are probably not going to bother with it as much. So this is our very last stop for today. Do join me for tomorrow. Let me tell you a little bit about what we see here. So this is the Church of the Holy Cross, and it is one of the most important institutions and religious buildings in the city, for both inside and outside. Here, let me show you. It says Plaza del Carmen, which, as you know, we are in El Carmen. So this is sort of the main religious center of El Carmen. And then this is the Carmen of Valencia too. Let's back up a little bit. Oh yes, thank you for coming with me on this tour. Even though it is so hot, it's a little bit nice to be outside. So the Carmelites arrived here in year 1280, and the name of this building was then changed to the Church of the Holy Cross in 1842. But this was where they landed. This is where they stopped, and this church was built shortly thereafter. Although its name was changed when the parish of the convent was moved to this current area, the Valencians kept the name. So it has changed names a little bit as the refurbished building sort of went through its changes, but The best part of this church, though, is the high altar, which of course we can't go inside because it is closed. But here, let me just show you some pictures of what it looks like inside. Very, very beautiful. You can see the high altar there lit up in bright gold. And then this facade here was built in two sections. So the building itself was restored in the 1600s, or the 16th century rather. And then this sort of outside high altar almost was built in the 17th century. And there are three sections here. So this first one is just the door, and you can see the three columns here, the three sections of columns. And then also the two statues here, which are, let's see, these were just refurbished in 1961. So they do take pretty good care of this church, which is nice. And you can see the second layer up here with the three figures, and then all the way at the top we have Mary. Isn't this stunning? And then of course the bell tower, which you can see on the left side here, is not exactly restored yet. They're working on it. It was finished in the 18th century, and it's shaped like a square inside, and it has 6 bells. The bells all have names too, which is really cute. They're named La Matilde, Cristo Rey, Maria del Carmen, El Vincent, and the Santa Cruz, and then Elena. These bells were all put in place. Of course, we can't see them, but they are in here. The bells were all put in place between 1940 and 1941. During the war here, during the Civil War in 1939, when it ended, the bells sort of disappeared. So they had to be replaced. And then they gave them names. So let me just show you this section as well. You can see all of the palm trees, and people are coming out. Oh, I love it. I love when Valencia kind of wakes up. And you can see the sign there that says Plaza del Carmen. Oh, actually, if we want to do a selfie, we can do that here. So tomorrow we are headed to the Rotunda of Valencia, which is this really cool sort of hidden away area in the middle of Old Town. We're still in the middle of Old Town. Old Town is very big, but it's one of those places that's sort of hard to find, even though it is in the middle of everything. So I'm excited to share it with you. And then on Thursday, we are headed to the Mercado de Colón, which, do I have a picture? Did I upload a picture on here? No, I didn't. Okay, well, it's already up. It's already posted. And it's this market that used to be a train station. And it's really, really pretty. And there's this house nearby that has a dragon on it made out of stone. So it's really, really cool. And Julian. So it's really, really cool. I'm excited to show it to you because it's sort of you wouldn't expect it to be there. It's like right next to like a mechanic, and then a couple other houses, and then some cafes. So you don't really expect it to be there. Look at the people on the bike. That's funny. And then on Friday, I can tell everybody really is into this tour because it's filling up really fast. It's the City of Arts and Sciences tour. It's sort of what put Valencia on the map in terms of architecture. This is what it looks like here. Let's see, did it post? Yes. Okay, so this is the City of Arts and Sciences. We're headed here on Friday, and then on Saturday, I'm doing 3 tours, so buckle up, everyone. At 1 o'clock local time, so 7 a.m. Eastern time. I realize it's really early, but that is when we are headed to the Central Market. We're going inside. It does close very early, so that's why we have to go a little bit earlier. And then at I believe it's 5:45 local time or 11:45 a.m. Eastern time. That is the Old Town tour. That one has I think about 150 people signed up, so it's going to be rocking. And then also in the evening, I think that is an El Carmen, another part of El Carmen tour as well. So, oh darn, Jillian, we'll miss you. Hi Gary, welcome Ronnie. Hi Ronnie Lynn, and welcome Robin, welcome. You look so warm. Yeah, I'm actually much cooler than I normally am in my apartment. You all like my glasses. People are asking about the glasses. Thank you. So I ordered them online. They are, hi Robin. They are prescription, but I have a couple different ones. So I always like showing you guys all of my fun colorful things. So that brings us to the end of our tour. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you all know, this is a free tour. You are free to join, and then you are free to tip whatever you think the tour was worth. So whatever you got out of the tour. So I hope you all enjoyed it ever so much. People are saying hello. And thank you, Michael. That's very kind. And if tipping is not an option today, please do follow me or leave a review as well for 1,000 followers, which we're almost there. So I'm really excited. For 1,000 followers, I'm going to bring you all into my apartment and show you my cute little Spanish villa, and you'll get to meet my cats, and I will show you my glasses collection. I'll show you my view. We can talk a little bit about living in Valencia and moving here in from the States in itself. And then, for those of you who don't know, I was trained as an opera singer. So for 2,000 followers, we will do an operatic concert. And I was thinking for 3,000 followers, because I know it's possible on here, we could do a musical theater concert as well. So do follow me. I would love to have all of you come along with me. And for those of you who have followed me already, you will know that I just published the Switzerland tour. I'm very excited. In the first week of September, I'm flying into Switzerland, going to do a tour there, and I'm actually spending the night then. I'm taking a train and spending the night in the Alsace region, the beautiful France region where they grow all the wine and they have all those half-timbered houses. It's sort of where the Beauty and the Beast show was, or the Beauty and the Beast movie was based off of. So they're called like the Beauty and the Beast towns, and you can see like the fountains that she sits on, and like it's really cool. So we're gonna do that. I haven't published those yet, so if you do follow me, then you will see those as well. Here, I'll give you a cooler view. But yes, so those will all be in the first week of September. And then on September 8th, my husband will join me up there, and we will be in Germany, and we are seeing the Passion Play, which is this play that happens in Germany once every 10 years. And because of COVID, it's now happening once every 12 years. And the whole town participates in it, whether you're religious or not, it doesn't matter. It's super cool. The whole town participates, and you can only be in the play if you were born in the town of Oberammergau, which is where it takes place. I know the street art is hilarious. Welcome to Valencia. And okay, speaking of the inappropriate additions to the street art, there will be a Naughty Valencia tour, the ins and outs of sex in Spain. I haven't published that one yet. It'll probably be on the first Saturday of August at about this time, maybe a little bit earlier. But do follow me for that as well, because Valencia, I don't know if any of you know, but Valencia had the biggest brothel in Europe. So we have quite a few things to share. I saw that movie back in 1960. That was played by Rebellious. Yes, absolutely, Carol. Hi, Alexandra. Welcome. I know, isn't that hilarious? So that brings us to the end of our tour. I will smile with the beautiful church, with the Holy Cross Church. If anyone would like a selfie, let's see if we can do, here we go. Do this. 3, 2, 1. Yay! So do feel free to post the pictures on the Facebook group, if the Hey Go Voyagers Facebook group, so then other people can see the pictures if they weren't able to come to the tour today. And then also you can tell all your friends, oh, I went to Valencia today. It was beautiful. All right, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your questions, your comments, your thoughts. For those of you who are able to tip, every little bit helps, as they say. And I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, Karis. Thank you, Jill, Catherine. Oh, Jillian, that's so nice. Thank you, Ronnie Lynn. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you.